welcome back to Hobby Maker. This is such an exciting hour that we've got here with the launch. Oh, the very, very exciting launch of Berts and Gerts. I'm joined today by Bert and by Gert. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm joined by lovely Pauline, who's from Hunky Dory. And Jason, welcome, Jason.
Thank you very much. We're really excited to be here.
This is so exciting. Now, Jason, this is your baby, isn't it?
It is absolutely my baby. So
Tell us a little bit about it.
Bert and Gerts is myself and my brother Mark.
Oh, fantastic.
And we've recently been joined by my nephew Matthew as well.
Really?
So we are a family business with a family name.
Oh, wow.
Bert was our granddad on our dad's side of the family, and Gert was our grandmother on our mum's side of the family.
Oh, how gorgeous.
So it really is a small family business.
Oh.
Pauline's part of the family.
They've adopted me.
Oh, that's so lovely. So you two have been friends for quite a while?
Oh, a very
Many
long
years, yeah.
time.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Just
And
crafting
I've been,
friends?
with the company, demonstrating and taking over
I love it.
for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, how fantastic. Oh, it's always good when you meet somebody who is kind of cut from the same cloth as you, who's into crafting or into a similar kind of thing. There's a real synergy, you can tell. The pieces which you've brought in and the pieces which you've prepared are absolutely, they're sensational. They're just gorgeous, aren't they?
Well, we've spread out a bit. We've spread
Totally.
beyond.
Oh, I love these. And do you know something? This is one of the very first times that we've done this kind of mixed media on Hobby Maker. So this is going to be such an exciting show. Lots of people who are going to want all of the essentials that we're going to be bringing to air as well.
And even more in the 4 o'clock show.
Yes,
much more mixed
absolutely.
media.
So loads and loads and loads coming up. Now, where did all these ideas come from, Jason?
The business has been running for 10 years, and I started the craft part of the business about 9 years ago. And we have launched, I think, something like 300 products in the last 2 years. Whoa. Very much aided and abetted by Pauline, because what she wants, she gets.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, she's demanding.
Very.
But the gnomes, they suit every generation. They suit both genders. They're suitable for everybody. They're a little bit of whimsy, a bit of fun, and they can be used in so many different ways.
Yes. Who doesn't love a gnome?
I've yet to find someone who doesn't love a gnome.
They are joyous, aren't they? Whether you see them in people's gardens, whether you see the beautiful kind of gonks that we bought to wear over on Lifestyle, they're just so beautiful, and they just spread joy, don't they?
They absolutely do, and Pauline will demonstrate and show you how you can use so many of the different products that you might already have in your stash at home onto MDF. So we know that we're the first to bring MDF here. We know we won't be the last.
Oh, yes. But I think with something like MDF, because you've got such a wonderful base to work from, there is no limitation at all about what you can as to what you can add to it, is there, Pauline?
Because there is, like Jason said, there's so many mediums that you can use on MDF, and the polychromo pencils that we have in the show today. Who knew that you could use them direct onto? But they are a quality, top quality pencil, and they work direct, no primer, direct on. But we've got alcohol markers as well, and then we've used paints, we've used different textures. So, and the MDF takes it all. That's why it's such a good medium to start with.
Absolutely. I think as well, I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, do you know what? Because they're so beautifully prepared and they're all ready to go. I'm thinking, if you wanted to have your own kind of gnome party, if you wanted to, for kids' parties, it's a wonderful thing to be able to just have a bit of fun, because that's what crafting should be about. It should be about having fun and distressing.
And what's lovely as well is the fact that people think, home decor or bigger projects. But Jason showed, you can put it on a card.
Yes, absolutely.
The smaller ones fit beautifully on a card.
Yes.
And they are not heavy enough that it weighs it down, but they're sturdy enough to go on the card and work fine. So there are lots of possibilities.
Oh,
but I mean, the little ones as well, add an embellishment to, you know, with the right adhesives, glue them onto anything.
Absolutely. I love these pictures you've done here, and the little these are just so sweet. I can imagine these, making an entire family.
That's my favourite sample. Jason's done that, and I think it's lovely. And anyone could do that with the right frame, and just the names of the people in the family.
Yes, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that.
That's my mother-in-law's family.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so sweet, so crisp. The colours are amazing, aren't they? They really are.
And a little black and white, and you're sorted.
Yes, absolutely. Such a wonderful finished product. And you can really make bespoke pieces. I think that's what's so lovely about this. You know, we're offering you today, of course, this
could be your new business.
100%. You're so right. You're absolutely right, Pauline. You're absolutely right. Now, I'm a little bit worried that's going to fall over. No, that will stand up, won't it? Yes, that'll stand. That's fine. So, oh my word. Talk about bundles. Oh my word. All of the individual items are already loaded onto the website, so do feel free to go and get those. We've got so much coming up. If you want all of the Gnome products, you can get it in one gigantic Gnome-tastic bundle. It is a big bundle, this. There is so much detail in these. They're beautiful just as they are, aren't they? Even kind of without doing anything to them at all. They've got such wonderful detail. Look at the size of some of these pieces. They're just incredible, aren't they?
They are. And all of our mini embellishments will fit onto artist trading cards, so they can be used on those. They'll fit onto cards, as Pauline has said. The larger individual gnomes, you get 2 layers with them.
Yes.
So you can colour the bottom layer and then add the top layer over the top. And if you're not confident with your colouring, it'll hide any of your sins.
Which is why I'm doing that in my first demo.
Oh, that's fantastic. So let's run through with everything you're going to be getting in this bundle. I'm going to move this back to here. What are the... Here we go. Let's pop you there, my lovely. There we go. So let's start... Should we start off at this end?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get these 2 absolutely beautifully detailed, these gorgeous cut-out MDF pieces. Now, of course, presumably you can see that it's been...
That one that you've got there, the bits pop out.
Yes.
So you could decorate that and keep that separately and put some tape on the back of it, or put it onto a board.
Yes.
And glue that down. Or you can pop the bits out.
Oh, wow.
Colour the bottom, the behind layer, as I've said, and then colour just the frame of the one that you've got in your hand. Place it over the top, and it helps you, as I say, to guide you with the colouring.
The layering is so beautiful. It's so clever, isn't it? Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a wonderful product. And it's not, although it's a big piece, it's not massively heavy, is it? I think that's what's so nice about it.
And to say what is lovely is that you can use all the pieces separately to make it go further, or put them together to make the one piece.
Absolutely. This piece here is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. You've got your Gnome Sweet Gnome little signpost here. Again, all of these little pieces here, you can see at the bottom, will come out as well. Just gorgeous. And then, of course, afterwards, you've got them as stencils, haven't you?
Absolutely have.
That's so nice. And it will work with so many different products that we're going to be bringing you today in this hour, and of course a little bit later on in the show today. But absolutely fantastic. This is just so lovely. Okay. This one at the front here, gosh, that must have taken so... This is such a lovely piece. Look at this. It says, welcome. Liam's going to try and steal it. Pauline said no.
I'm watching him like a hawk.
It's just so beautiful. It's so joyous. When you see it all... Oh, look! They've all got such wonderful differences. It's just gorgeous. I love that. I love the scroll work on the writing. It's just so crisp.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Is it cut by laser? Is it cut by...
It's all laser cut by me.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Gosh, that's quite a task, I can imagine.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
It is. The machines make it a lot easier than you might imagine it. But
yes,
I'm
sure. But it gives you such a wonderful finish, doesn't it?
It
just gives you such a lovely crisp finish. So the detailing you've done here, is this all...
So that's an engrave that's onto it. And the engrave, as we said, will guide you where to put the colour.
Oh, that's fantastic. Isn't that lovely? They've got so much life, so much energy. They're just beautiful. Wonderful gifts, wonderful, as you say, your home decor, but obviously kind of moving in gifts, things like that. I can imagine craft stalls, you know, Christmas markets. These just going completely nuts at Christmas markets and the like. We've got a gorgeous door hanger here. Here he is. So the door, yes, the door hanger's on our website, yes. But it shows you the little toadstools and the little bits available there, because you've got your larger toadstools up here which slot together really beautifully. Beautifully finished over there, Pauline.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of that. This is where the gnomes go to play.
Oh, yes.
This is where they go to live. But what we thought was a good idea with that, if you buy some little chocolate Easter eggs and put those in as well, or Easter, you could put like Easter chicks as well.
What a lovely
on there,
idea.
and just make a sort of a seasonal feature.
Absolutely.
Out of it.
Also, anyone who wants to create a little fairy garden or something like that in their garden, that is it. It's good to go. Then you've got loads of tiny.
Now they're the
mini
ones that are on the
toadstools.
hanger. That I've done all in silhouette.
Yes, it's lovely.
Now, if you're looking at the texture and the colour, come back at 4 o'clock.
Exciting.
Okay? We're keeping some secrets till
We
4
are.
o'clock.
Honestly, there is so much more still to come. There's just too much to cram into this 1 hour. What else have we got over here? I can't actually see these ones at the bottom. So these are for your notebooks.
Yes, our notebooks.
Your notebook to make lots of valuable notes. Oh, look, he's so lovely. What a lovely thing to be able to have.
Again, with that, you get the engrave on the book itself, and you get the layer that you can put over the top, or you can use the top layer separately on another project.
Oh, how lovely.
So that one I've just coloured in with pencils and pens that we have on the show.
It's so lovely, and of course it's just kind of taking it into another, giving you another aspect. So nice that you've got the MDF cover on there. It just makes it a little bit more robust.
And you get 2 of them within the bundle as well, so you can make one and
perfect.
gift one.
Oh yes, absolutely. Or just keep them both for yourself.
Absolutely.
And then you've got, a bit further towards the end, we've got, oh my word, the detail on these at the end is absolutely incredible. Oh, wonderful. Oh, look at the, Pauline, these are so lovely, aren't they?
Fabulous.
Yeah, they
and there's
really
so many
are.
different ways of colouring them. And what is lovely, like Jason said about you can't go wrong because you've got the top layer on the top, which means that children can colour them quite easily.
Absolutely.
And you can get away with such a lot of mistakes.
Yes, definitely. That really is wonderful, isn't it? Oh, look at this one over here as well.
You can see by adding different colours, you just change the personalities of them.
You really do, don't you? Oh, look at his hat. I like his hat, his bendy hat. That's lovely. Aren't they gorgeous? And the little feet as well, the little shoes. Oh, there's just so much, there's so much scope with these. So all of this, believe it or not, and I think this is a phenomenal price. I mean, all of this should be £68.95. There's a lot of work that's gone into this. There's a lot of prep work that's gone into this. I think that's an absolutely phenomenal deal. And of course, you've still got those stencils, you know, the cutouts that you could use as the stencils for years to come. Your price point today, though, for all of this, we're going to take this under £60. £59.99. It's available on split payments of £19.99, which is, let's face it, absolutely superb.
Excellent, yeah.
The joy you are going to get from this, and the hours and hours and hours of just having fun, and just this really is what crafting should be. And the fact that you can add, as you'll find out in the next hour, you're going to have so many different mediums that you can add on to this as well, aren't you? It's just phenomenal.
Do you know what? For anyone who does love gnomes, this is paradise. It really is. Because, as you say, the things you can do with it, the selling power of your own little business is just wonderful. You know, of your gnome little business.
I know. I thought you were going to ignore that, Pauline, but no.
Do you know what? Yeah, sometimes what you hear in your ear distracts you from what you're going to say.
Now, just to let you know as well, anybody who comes through to get this bundle today is going to get a free gift.
Not just the bundle, any.
Oh, any product in this hour. Goodness me, you're going to be getting a free gift. So in this hour or in your or in the 4 o'clock hour. Now, this is just an example of some of one of the free gifts you could be getting.
Yeah, so they're up to the value of £6. There's either one of our stencils or a pack of ephemera, and it will be random which one that you get.
That's absolutely incredible. Beautiful anchor stencil there. That's just gorgeous. And then you've got the I'm sorry, what did you say that these were called again?
Ephemera.
Ephemera?
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay, so what would I use that for?
You can use them in all sorts of things. You could put them onto cards, in scrapbooking. You could use them as background papers on things.
Oh, fantastic.
In your journals, on your, vintage projects.
Oh, how fantastic.
Lots. Very much into mixed media.
Yes.
You'll know what ephemera is.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So we've had huge amounts of these gone. So they are all, these are flying out the door. And this is just an example of some of the, of one of the free gifts that you might be getting to the value of about £6, which is just lovely. Thank you so much for that.
We're very excited to be here.
Good.
So
Good, and we're excited to have you as well. It's wonderful. No, it's
wanting to
just
celebrate with everybody. So.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Do keep checking out your baskets. I know that we are, so 40% of the big bundle have gone. You've really got to check out. We are all, yes, all the individuals are available on the website. So if you go to our website, there it is, hobbymaker.co.uk. It is working. We are operational, so that's fantastic. That's always good to know for a website, isn't it? So yeah, you can see all of the different items, all of the tools, all of the inks, all of the Tim Holtz distress inks. They're all available on the website. So feel free to get those now. We do have something.
They're the 5 new colours as well. 5 of the latest.
They're the metallic colours, aren't they?
No, these are the oxide sprays.
Oh, are they? Oh, yes,
yeah.
the sprays. Oh, yes, Liam was telling me about
We
those.
have
They
got some
sound
metallics
amazing.
as well coming up.
Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. We are dying to see a demonstration, though, Pauline.
Okay,
What are
right.
you going to show us later?
Okay, well, we've got to start with a gnome, haven't we?
Yes!
Let's face it, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
So the gnomes, they come to you, as we said, the base layer, the top layer, all this has been popped out. You are going to get them with this layer, which means that when you take them out, that is your extra gnome to give dimension. You've then got stencils. So you can draw around, you can spray through,
Amazing.
you can pencil. You've got so much. So that is, an extra that is great for you. So if we start with the base layer, but first we'll put the top layer on so that you can see just how beautifully they fit together. Now, this is where we say it really doesn't matter if you go a little bit out of the lines, because the MDF is wide enough to cover them. So I'm going to bring in the alcohol markers that we have on show, and these are double-ended. We have a come on, Pauline, there we go, a nice small bullet tip on this end.
Lovely.
And then we have a brush bullet,
Gosh.
like a chisel end.
I like that,
on
yes.
this one. So we're going to start with, sorry, wrong end, Pauline. We're going to start with the thin end. I know, I have to correct.
Come on.
I talk to myself.
Come on,
all the
Pauline,
time.
you're meant to be the professional here.
So now, directly onto the MDF, you can see how I've gone with it, because if you notice, we've got a bee.
Oh, yes.
Everybody should be gnome.
Oh!
So we're going, and I'm colouring in the patches that we'll get. Now, you see, hexagons are still a big thing.
They really are.
Bees are still a
very
big
big thing.
Bees and hares. I'm pestering him for hares.
Oh, that would be
him
lovely,
being Jason. Yeah.
Can I just say, Paul, I'm amazed at how that colour is sticking on the...
It's amazing, isn't it?
Gorgeous. They're
So
wonderful
people
pens
would
to
think
use.
that you have to lay down a primer.
Absolutely,
And we do
yes.
have the gesso to do that, but you can see the colour, you have no problem whatsoever. I'm not going to complete one, but I'm going to show you various sections with it, because we've got too much that I want to show you. So yeah, even down here, now these are marabou The make is Marabou, which is a very reputable brand within the craft industry. So that's the yellow under there. So if I place that back over, you can see now how that yellow, so it's very much like a hive, isn't it, on there?
Yes.
Then because we come to this bit here, so this is beard.
Yes.
And that bit there would be clothing. So we'll switch to the green.
Nice.
Okay.
The markers, by the way, are available on screen right now. They're £31.66. You're getting 12 of the sketch markers. I think it's lovely. You've got those 2 different tips on there as well.
Yeah, so you see I can cover a big area like so.
With the
and then
chisel
I
kind of.
go back and I go. Now, what I would advise is go that fraction over the edge. As I said, because you've got the outline going over, and you'll get better coverage with the top layer on.
Nice.
So here we go, almost done with that bit. You can pick any of the colours out.
Rich colours there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely and rich.
Okay, so again, 1 layer on there. And then what we do now is we switch to the top layer because we don't need to do the boots underneath. So we'll go in with the black. So let's go in with the wider one. So here we go. So right from there, you see we can just sweep round to where the beard starts. We can do this bit here in the middle. Okay, and it just shows how, look how the coverage goes on.
That's wonderful.
So then we would, with the black also, we would do the top. Now, go with the wide one and watch this. I mean, look at that. You see? So
that's phenomenal.
So don't bother trying to go all delicately.
Yes. Just put it on.
Just get it on there.
Lovely.
And even the bee. And of course, these bits here, we would do yellow through there. But so yeah, so you would carry on like so.
These are all your colours, by the way, if you want to see the colours. 31.66 for your, just thought I'd show them to you like that. There we go. They are great. And presumably these markers will go on a number of different kind of mediums. Could you use them
alcohol markers, you can use them on acetate, you can use them on paper, you can use them on plastic, card, you name it.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
That's great. Yes, sorry. Yes,
right,
go
so
for it.
now I'm switching to these pencils. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I sing the praises of these polychromo pencils. They are one of the best in the business.
Really?
And I just thought, I wonder if they will work on MDF. So we've got the beard, right? This is the white. And there we go, right over the MDF.
Really
Look
crisp.
At the and what I love about it is, you get, like, if you use it up on its point, you'll get a different effect. If you use it to colour an area, you'll get a much more, like, lovely shading. So it's up to you how you want to do this. But what I love is you've got that, like, chalky effect. These are all like a wax finish.
Yes, it says they're water resistant and smudge proof.
And they're great for layering, which I will show you in a moment.
Lovely
So,
colours.
so if you want to put one layer over the top, the colours layer beautiful. They are a professional
you can tell.
pencil.
You really can.
And I have, well, I've been sport because I've got a big set at
Have
home.
you?
Yeah.
Well, you're getting a whole array of different
So
colours
this
here.
is like a lovely taster session.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. So then, what we would do when that's finished is, again, put that over and you can see. And then I would do white on the beard as well.
Lovely.
Then we come to the nose. And with the nose, you can start off, you can do it white.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is how we show how the colours layer. So we're going to do the white. Just make sure you've got it the right way around before you colour, because it's not quite symmetrical.
Ah,
so
okay, good tip. Yeah.
Okay. So there we have a layer of white on there. Then if I bring in the, let's go with this colour. Okay, so then just in a couple of areas, just around the top there. Let's just go round and then go back with the white and blend that out. And then you get like a nice little, it's got a little bit of a pink nose.
Yes, how
Around
lovely.
the top. And then that will glue on the top of there. And in like true Blue Peter fashion, this one has got a glittery beard.
Oh,
Because
how
all I did with that
lovely.
one was bring Santa's Russian Santangle glittery gel pens in. So that's what those are on there.
And they'll be on the show
I know
tomorrow.
she's on tomorrow. So
Yes.
that is another additional product that you could use
Lovely.
on top of the two that we've got here.
yes.
But yes, so there you go. That's what you end up with. And I've done my nice little yellow on the top there on this one. So yeah, mix and match, interchange, and that's what you get.
It's just gorgeous. I just love I love how different they both are. They've both got different little personalities, haven't they? How wonderful. If you just want the gnomes on their own, by the way, $17.99. If I there we go, perfect. So you get 8 gnomes for $17.99, which is fantastic. $2.25 a gnome. I think a lovely project to do with your kids, with your grandkids, maybe over at the Easter holidays. A lovely thing to do to kind of celebrate spring. If you're going to be going back out into your garden, maybe if you want to do a little kind of Easter treasure hunt, or if you just want to just make your garden look a little bit more alive. Maybe you're not a gardener, but you just want to be able to just kind of dot them around your house or around your garden or around a school. If you're a teacher, then gorgeous. Go for it. Well done. If you want the toadstools, these are lovely. You get a large and a medium toadstool here for $7.99. Now, what I love about these ones here is it's a much bigger area. So if you did give this to someone maybe a little bit younger, maybe, or someone who, they want to have a go at these first and then have a go at one of the gnomes, it's a bit of a bigger area, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the fact that you can glue them together when you've slotted them together, but you can also not glue them together and then take them down for storage.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, definitely. If you're somebody who, because there's lots of people now, it's not just people decorating their homes for Christmas, it's for spring, it's for Easter with seasonal wreaths and the Easter egg trees, etc.
It's not the making it, it's where you put them afterwards. so by being able to collapse them.
Yes, absolutely.
It's good.
Also, I think if you're going to be doing craft fairs as well, and maybe you're selling your jewellery or whatever it might be, it's lovely to create a little scene, isn't it? And it just invites people in a little bit more. And of course, you can flat pack it all afterwards as well, which is so lovely.
Something I didn't mention when we were saying about gluing our gnome together is we use our Gerts glue. Because it's specially formulated to use with the MDF, and we know it's going to work and we know it's going to stick. But I also use it on card making as well.
Do you?
So it's a good all-rounder.
Oh, that's fantastic, because of course there will be certain glues which just won't work quite as well with the MDF. That's great to know that you've got the Gerts glue. Are we going to bring those details for the glue on air? Gosh, you do get a lot. Is it?
You do get a lot.
Is it one of those glues that less is more, or do you put an even?
Much so.
Yeah.
Especially when you're working with MDF, because if you put too much glue, you risk the chance of the MDF warping slightly with the
moisture.
Getting damp with the moisture.
Yes.
So less is definitely more.
Gorgeous.
In the case of MDF.
Oh, that's fantastic. You get 2. Look, you get both of these. This is going to last you forever. It's incredible. You get 2 125 milliliter bottles of your Gerts glue for $12.99. That's fantastic, isn't it? And just lovely precision nozzle on there as well, so you can get that really fine application should you want that as well. That's absolutely fantastic. Great to be able to stock up on this. That's fantastic. So we do have another big thing. The bundle, 70% of the bundle has gone.
I couldn't be happier that everybody loves the gnomes as much as we do.
Well, we were saying this before we went on air. Who doesn't love a gnome? It's one of those things. It's just it just puts a smile on everybody's faces, doesn't it? A lovely gnome, and you can make these your own. You can colour in their hats in rainbow colours. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, like you say, why not do a rainbow and put a gnome on? Somebody who's feeling a bit down in the dumps?
Yes.
What card like that wouldn't cheer them up?
Absolutely, it's gorgeous. And the fact that they can go on cards as well is so nice. Some of the smaller gnomes, or maybe the toadstools, or you know, you might want to put them onto little cards or make little scenes. So your entire bundle set, I mean, it's a big, big, big bundle you're going to be getting here today. Not only are you covered by that one P&P, which is brilliant. 70% has gone. It's $59.99, and you can get it on split payments, which is even better. So $19.99 are your split payments. So a couple more have just got that. That's great to know. So do add it onto your order. It's just so lovely. It's just a joyous kind of theme to bring you in this hour. What are you going to show us next?
Okay. Well,
Pauline?
I thought we might like to know how to colour a toadstool, and that sounds
Yes.
a little bit odd, but you don't just want a flat colour.
No.
I'll show you ideas
The
to do with it.
shading you've included.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Right.
So,
okay.
out of the set, I'm using a red, and we're going to do the top of the toadstool. And it doesn't matter which side you work with. Obviously, if you're using something dimensional, you would colour both sides.
Love it.
But look, just as easy as that. So we've got a base layer of red. Now I'm going to switch to the grey. And I'm going to go, it's right, I'm looking because I always pick the wrong end if I just don't.
Oh, do you? Oh.
9 times out of 10 it'll be the wrong end. And with this one, the grey on here looks a bit of an oatmeal colour, so
Yes.
it goes really well.
Ooh.
But then we don't want to leave it like that. So we're going back to the pencils, and if I bring my pencils in here, you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go with this sort of tan colour.
Yes.
And work on just one side. So I'm going to go in, and now this is scribbling, basically. and it's not what a professional colourista would do.
Right.
This is scribbling. So what I'm
believe
doing
in
is
you.
put in some shade.
That's gorgeous.
So there we go. And can you see how I'm bringing it over randomly?
I think that's lovely.
Right. Then we'll go back with our white. The white in these is invaluable. It really is. So I'm going over now with the white. And can you see how that has suddenly changed?
Yes.
Go back to the first colour. This is what I mean by layering.
It just looks
Okay.
cylindrical now, the bottom, doesn't it? It's
So
beautiful,
now,
that
can you
lustre.
see how I'm leaving gaps? Right? But then we'll go in with the darker brown.
Go on.
Okay. And we're then just at the edge here,
Yes.
we're going to just bring a little bit of colour down that edge. You can sort of just smudge it out with your finger, but if you keep going back in with the colour, so this one here with the white again, and just again, miss areas, but just come over a little bit, okay? And can you
Gorgeous.
see now, if we can get close up on there,
There you
can
go.
you see that shading? Do you want, shall I lift
Yes,
it?
you
Or
can pick it up and show Andy. Oh, that's so cool. That
can
that
you
is
see
so
the
good.
shading on there? Oh, that was no good, was it, Pauline? You can see there
That's
the shading
gorgeous.
on that. But we're not
Yes.
quite finished yet.
Okay.
Because we've got now this red, but see, I'm not using the top layer. I want to use that as a separate one. So with this now, we're going to bring our gesso in.
Now, this is a new product to me, and Liam tried to describe what it was, and he described it kind of all right, but I'd like to see this in
Okay.
action, please.
So gesso, you're going to get a white and a black.
Yes.
And think of it as a primer.
Yes, okay,
But
yeah.
think of the black as a paint, think of the white as a paint.
Right.
Because our gesso is so good, you can use it, you don't need a white and a black paint.
Okay,
You just use this.
brilliant.
So, but this, this is playing again. This is like, all I'm going to do,
Oh,
I'm going to take a paintbrush, right? But I'm going to I'm not using the brush.
oh, Pauline.
Okay, and I'm going to dip in there.
This is outrageous, you're quite right, Director Ben. Spot. You would not eat that mushroom, would you?
Try and get various
Gee whiz.
sizes.
Heavens.
Okay, or you can take a little bit off.
Oh, he's lovely.
And then you see how I'm like, just tiny bits?
Yeah,
You can go back in. And,
love that.
a little bit bigger. Oh, Pauline, come on.
Oh, come on, Pauline.
Oh, Pauline, what are you...
So your gesso for the
there we
black
go.
and the white is $11.99.
There we go. And that's all you need.
Brilliant.
Just wipe that off. Now, what will happen,
Like that. Yeah, that's
because
going to go
I
such a long
haven't
way.
allowed that alcohol ink on the red to dry, what will happen is this will change and it will go an off-white, which then looks even more natural. So there you go. I mean, how easy was that?
That's
and
gorgeous.
That is basically how I did my toadstool garden.
Oh, look. And your that garden is it's just gorgeous, Pauline. The detail, the little bits of kind of moss and lichen that you've put on there as well is just so lovely.
And all it is on a piece of round MDF that Jason does supply.
Yes, exactly.
It can be.
Yes.
We can get it. It's on the
Yes.
website. Yeah, it's one of the plaques that we use. So they are available.
They're
there.
gorgeous. It's just so lovely. It's so joyous. And if you've got little fairies maybe that you've made, or little kind of, oh, I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to love Sylvanian families. I'd put them in there and kind of have them sitting in there having a little tea party. It's just such a lovely little scene to be able to make.
And the moss, I've used the Gerts glue.
Perfect.
The moss is available. You can get that anywhere.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you do want the gesso, it's $11.99 for the black and white. I can imagine the gesso being absolutely invaluable because there's so much you can do with it. It kind of almost builds up, doesn't it? It's gorgeous stuff. So do make sure that you get that and you add that to your order for just $11.99. If you want the, what, Liam? Ah, yes, the circle plaques. Oh, a pack of 2. Oh, look, there we go. We've got some. There we go. $14.99. I don't know where they are, actually. Do we have a... We'll just see whether we can find them for you. They're £14 and 99. Oh, they're a decent size.
This is a product that is so useful. You can make... I mean, you can decorate that up and have gnomes on it.
Yes.
You know, to make wall art.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Ah, right. So you've got the inner and the outer part here.
Yeah.
And what about this part here?
So that just pops out,
Yes.
and then you've got the frame to go.
You put the frame over that one.
Oh, like that?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
basically, the circle is just there for
It's
you.
free. Oh, fantastic. There you go. Oh, that's brilliant. Isn't that gorgeous? $14.99. So what would I do? So what would I do with these parts here? Would I...
Well, because if you put it on a wall, you will have the colour of the wall come through behind it.
Nice.
We have, on our Berts Gerts shipmates group, we'll have various projects that we've done.
Oh, fantastic. And that's so nice, isn't it? Kind of using something which otherwise might not get used, but that's absolutely fantastic. Presumably as well, you can stand some of your items in the little slots as well and have them kind of standing up really nicely as well. That's gorgeous. How lovely. So that's, $14.99. Fantastic. Well done. Oh, that's great. Now, don't forget the enormous bundle that we have here, which we've literally just bought to... Oh, yes, Jason, you come in. Which we brought to it. This has all been kind of designed and made by you, Jason. What a job!
Yeah, I'm extremely blessed that I get to work with one of my best friends and do something that I absolutely love.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic!
I get to be creative every day.
Oh, how lovely!
And I get to work with Pauline as well.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. I'm struck by the detail that you've been able to achieve by cutting this amazing thing. And of course, the MDF is a wonderful material to work with, isn't it?
It is, and we've only shown you the tip of the iceberg really of how to use it so far.
Yes.
But the engraving, the detail is there to make it easier for you to decorate them yourselves.
Absolutely.
So they suit all levels of ability.
Yes.
As we've seen.
Yes, and that's exactly it, because a bit like with Natalie and looking at some of the amazing card craft that we had in the last hour, I'm looking at these and thinking, right, okay, so with the pens and with the pencils, it's something which I'd love to be able to sit down and just while away an afternoon. What a fun project to work with, and such a happy project. The world isn't full of very nice things at the minute. You look at the news and it's just utterly depressing. So to be able to do something, to be able to kind of do something which is really which is really joyous, which is really happy, which is really positive, and can also spread so much positivity as well.
Absolutely.
Is just absolutely gorgeous. It's yours today for $59.99 for all of this bundle. It's huge. 80% of the stock is now gone, so that's absolutely fantastic. Well done to everyone who's come through to get these. And of course, what's again is so nice is that you can give each one of these beautiful gnomes their own personality, and you go from something that looks like this, which is beautiful in its own right, to then the finished item, to then the individual, to then the finished item over there, which is just full of colour and so much fun. Oh, it's gorgeous.
My daughter, who has 4 children, said, why isn't there a gnome with 5 on? So now I've either got to get Jason to cut me one with 5 on, or I've got to get one of these, which I'm going to demo next, one of these other little characters.
Yes.
And somewhere add that on, but her name's on that one, so that's why Liam can't have it.
I know, Liam, you can get your grubby mitts off that one, thank you. Back off, Liam. Gorgeous. This welcome sign on its own is going to be coming up at 4 o'clock, I think, isn't it? Which is gorgeous. And if you do want the embellishments on their own, oh, there we go, gorgeous. So there's your gnomes. That's just £6. I just love that. Do you know what? There are big things at the minute for things like for parties, whether it's kind of jewellery making parties, crafting parties. These are absolutely gorgeous, and each one is going to look different, and there's so much you can add to them.
Yeah, funny you should say that, because you do. In your jewellery making hat on, you have a crocodile punch, which will punch holes in the MDF.
Absolutely.
So then you could do a pair of gnome earrings.
Well, why not? I think that's a great idea.
Or you can add a brooch back to it. Cover
Lovely.
it with the embossing powder that we've got. Which
Yes.
kind of weaproofs it, and then you can make.
Oh, you see, that's lovely, because I wouldn't feel confident enough to draw something like that, to draw a gnome.
No.
But to decorate it, absolutely, I could definitely have a go at doing that. Eileen says, hi all, would you suggest putting the gnomes, what would you suggest if putting the gnomes outside? Loving the show, that's from Eileen in Bradford. Ooh,
Right,
what do you think,
well,
guys?
MDF isn't waterproof, and you would need something like yacht varnish. But you would have to make sure that every tiny little bit of it was coated.
Weatherproof, yes.
Yeah, because as I say, moisture will ruin MDF, so it would have to be something like a yacht varnish. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your message, Eileen.
We'd say they're probably more suitable for a conservatory rather than the garden.
Yes, okay, that's fair enough, yes. Pot
like
plants
we
inside.
don't want you to put it out there and say, look what you've done to my gnome. Yeah.
If you want to bring the garden in rather
Yes,
than
absolutely. Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So the big gnomes, and the signs out, these would just look absolutely gorgeous. I can imagine
If
these
you've
by
got
the chimney at Christmas.
perhaps a porch, you could
Yes,
hang it on in the
yes,
doorway
nice.
of the porch.
Yes, lovely.
That would be good.
Yes.
But going back to these gnomes, you can see on the sheet, you've got some are engraved, and then some, it's as if they're walking away from you, which is why on the door plaque, I did them in silhouette,
Yes.
in black, so that
To show you that.
would show like that it is just the reverse of them.
Ah,
But they are
yeah.
just so lovely.
On the door,
And also,
this one
with
here.
the little ones in silhouette, you can turn them over, so you could have some with the hats leaning to the left, some with the hats leaning to the right.
Yes.
But they are lovely. But I'm going to do a little demo. We're going to do like one of our ATC cards.
Okay.
And we're going to put the gnome on as well.
Lovely.
Okay? Just to mention the glue again, all that is making those toadstools stand up is some of Berts Gerts glue on the bottom, and that is it.
Oh gosh,
Just
that's
hold it for a
amazing.
second, and that's how strong it is.
Brilliant.
And that has been transported here and everything, and
Yes,
it's fine.
So the two glues, two 125mm bottles of your glue for £12.99. It's a fantastic price point for that. Absolutely brilliant, and that's going to last an eternity. Gorgeous. Right, Pauline.
Okay, well,
Thank
let's
you.
do a little bit of, we're all into our rainbow colours, aren't we?
Yes,
So we'll
definitely.
get some pens out, and again, just a little bit of colour across here, and we've got plenty of colours to work with.
Yes.
So we'll go yellow. Do you know what, I always forget, I know it's Richard of York.
Gave battle in vain.
That's it, but I'm not.
You do whatever you want,
I'll still be
Pauline.
here at 4 o'clock working out what colours next. So
We're going
yeah,
York of.
and then we'll go with a pink. There we go, and then we'll go.
Oh, lovely.
So we've got lots and lots of lovely colours.
Yeah,
And you can
nice.
see, as we said, how they go fabulously onto here. Let's go blue.
Your lovely alcohol sketch markers, they're double ended with two different tips on them. Yours for £31.66. I think that's a brilliant buy. I really do.
They are lovely, and they are suitable for all levels, really.
Yeah.
Let's go a nice. We'll go a green. There we go.
Gorgeous.
So again, no primer, but I could, because I'd get a totally different colour if I did a primer first. So if I put the white down, obviously then we would get a little bit of a different colour. But we'll do these here. And I am spoilt for choice for colours. We'll do a purple.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can always do a test on the back.
That's a really good point, Jason. Yes.
And then
Do a colour test first to see
Yes.
how it affects onto the MDF.
A test card, but the colours are coming out exactly as they are on the pen. It's brilliant how it takes it.
The
They are
lighter colours will be
fabulous.
affected by the colour of the MDF.
Okay. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you for that, Jason. Gorgeous.
Okay, so I'm going back to my black and I'm going back to my fine end, and I'm going to
There we go. His little
just do
boots.
in these areas, because these are, as I say, look, can you see now? I'm going to go all the way around the edge with the black, but because I've got this nice little fine bullet tip, I can do that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. And also, in this case, I'm going to put the white gesso on for the beard.
Ah, nice. Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Okay, switch to the other end. Always put the caps back on, because they are alcohol inks and you don't want them to evaporate.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Store them lying down, but if you're using them constantly, you're all right. Then I'm just going to go back in under the nose area
Yeah.
and
Right.
do that.
Such
But you can see how, she says, and then goes skew-if.
That's great.
And then we could, what colour hat would you like?
Or
You could have
blue. Blue.
right, the darker blue or the lighter blue?
Lighter blue, because we've used the darker blue
Okay.
already.
Right, so then again, we do, see how you can cover your big areas?
Well, yep. I like that. Woo!
Easy. And then change to your smaller end.
Uh-huh.
And then you can follow the engraving all round. There we
One left of the big bundle.
Oh my day.
Oh,
Right, and then, as I say, I would go, now you might want to do the white gesso first. It would have been far easier.
oh, I don't know. Well, maybe.
Okay. But you can see how then it is like bright white.
Gosh, it really is.
But what I love as well is you can make it look a bit textured. I haven't got the best of paintbrushes here to do this, but if we just get a little
Kind of
bit
always
of that
build
off.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, and then, as I say, get in there. But you can always go over again with your alcohol marker.
Yes, okay, yes.
If you go over the edges a little bit. But can you see how you can, just by sort of moving it around, you can get texture?
Yes, definitely.
So it makes it look, but then, you know, if you've got texture paste, if you've got fluffy stuff,
yes.
anything like that, cotton wool even if you were, you know, pushed, And there we go. I have got a very fine brush here, so I can get in.
Around that detail.
But as I say, as soon as that's dry, you can go over the black.
Of course you
Again.
can, yes.
And it is ideal to do it first, like Pauline's done it back to front here.
All right, don't worry, Pauline.
There we go. Sometimes in my excitement to get a demo done, I do things.
Oh, look at him. He's lovely.
There we go. And then the
Oh, I
nose,
like him.
I would go back to the pencils. So you can see how all these products work so well together.
Yes.
So let's go in with, start with the white. But I love the way it works.
Yes.
So easy,
Gorgeous.
so easy. So we've got the white there, and then this time we'll go in with the red. And just a little tiny bit, you know, like where the nose would come round.
Yes,
a bit.
yes, I know exactly
Give it
what
a
you
little
mean.
bit of dimension, and then this will make it more into a pink and soften it.
Oh, so you're almost kind of blending those colours, aren't
Yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Lovely.
There we go. And then we would use our glue, and we're going to put him on here. So this then is, minding the white wet paint, this then is our, now I've left that with the lid off. So all I'm going to do is find my pokey tool, because I've left it there with the lid off. So you just get a little plug of
Yeah.
dry glue, as you would with leaving the lid off. And then we're going to put, now this is showing, that is too much on there really.
No.
We really
Gosh, that's
don't,
amazing.
it is. And then I can show you just how quickly it does work. Okay. So we'll put our little
There he
gnome
is.
on there. And, right, I mean, now look, that's, you know, basically stuck down in
That's
place.
incredible.
So there we go.
Oh,
A little rainbow gnome.
how gorgeous. So quick, so
Oh,
beautiful.
excuse the glue. I moved him,
That's all
look,
right.
a little bit. But that dries clear.
Yes,
So
wonderful.
don't worry about that.
And so different to all of the other pieces that have been prepared as well, which is so lovely. £6 if you want to get 11 of the gnomes, just the gnomes on their own. £6 if you want to get those. They are just so lovely and such an exciting thing to bring to Hobby Maker, because there's so much you can do with it. There's so much you can add to it. It's just gorgeous. So, Jason, come in if you want to. So we've got the toadstools on their own. Oh, this is just so lovely. Already 20% have gone of those. They're $7.99. And I'm just thinking as well, you know, I'm sure you're always thinking of kind of new ideas and new design ideas, but I mean, this has really got legs. There's so many other designs, which I'm sure that you've already got.
Yeah, there are lots of ideas that kind of permeate between the two of us. There's lots of late night conversations. Of,
Yes.
Who thought of this?
I'm sure, yes. Tell us a bit about so it's a Facebook page which you've got.
Yeah, so the craft side of the business is Berts Gerts Merchant Stores, which is honour of my brother being ex-Navy and my nephew being ex-Navy as well.
Right.
So we have a shipmates group, so who are members of the merchant stores on Facebook, and people get to see demos, tutorials from myself and Pauline, and first looks at what we're going to be bringing
And
to
a bit
the
of
channel as well.
ramblings. that
Oh,
we
why
get on
not?
to.
And also inspiration as well, what
Yeah.
other people have done with these incredible pieces and kind of how they've used them, what they've added to them. And a great kind of group to be able to kind of make friends and make those kind of crafting connections.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shall we just show you? Shall I take this and show you
Yeah.
just how easy it fits together?
Oh, yes,
You
please,
pass
that'd be
me that
lovely.
one. Right, so you've got one with the groove in the top
Yep.
and one with the groove in the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And obviously, one fits over the top of the other. There is your...
Done.
That's it.
That is
That's
so
it.
simple, isn't it?
As simple as that.
That's
But
gorgeous.
think of putting acetate behind it.
Oh, okay.
And then you could fill in that with the alcohol markers on the acetate. You can put a colour.
Yes.
Orange or yellow.
Oh, how
and
gorgeous.
like do this red and then.
Oh, yes.
Do the dotty bits with the Gesso.
And
It's so easy.
And then you could put the some lovely kind of low power LED lights around them, and it would shine through the acetate as well, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be lovely with that. The shadow that would cast on a wall.
One of our most popular items is the slot together Christmas trees that we do.
Oh.
So this is an alternative to those that you can use all year round.
Yes.
You know, even with the holes in them, you know, thinking again of jewellery maker, you could hang.
You could hang
from
things.
them.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right.
So
Yes,
if you
make
had
it into a
craft
yes.
stall that you wanted to hang and use them for display.
Earrings and bracelets. Oh gosh, what a lovely idea! Just so beautifully put together. $7.99. Now that isn't it. Obviously, we are going to be seeing a lot more coming up at 4 o'clock. We've got tons, lots and lots of things. If you want to grab hold of kind of anything, please do go to our website as well. The last bundle, the big bundle. We've got one remaining of the big bundle. We will get extended delivery back for the next hour. However, there is only one chance remaining at $59.99. Absolutely fantastic, which is just wonderful. So it'll be on what? Sorry, Liam. 7-day extended delivery at 4 o'clock. Fantastic. Okay, right. So if you want to get it now, brilliant. It really is going to be your last chance. But wow, fantastic. We knew people were going to love it. And it is just such a wonderful, joyous thing to be able to bring to air. Right, okay, so we've got coming up next, oh my word. Right, so we've got loads and loads and loads of the most incredible hunky-dory cards. Have you seen these bundles?
It's odd me being here watching
Natalie.
And I'm like, yeah, I was here the other day doing hunky dory. It's like I have to remember which hat I've got on.
exactly. But some of these bundles that we've got, they are absolutely huge bundles.
Yeah, they are just wonderful.
They
you
really
need
are.
cardstock. This is the cardstock ticket.
It's a real essential hour, is it, coming up next, which is going to be wonderful. Please go to our website, though. We've got lots and lots and lots of items. Some of the items we haven't even brought to air, so please do go to our website. So we've got some items which I'm looking at them and thinking,
mixed media. Yeah, we're going to do. We're going to work with all this.
We're going to get messy.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, can we? Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be fantastic.
And Inca Gold.
Oh, Inca Gold. Right. Okay. So they're all available on our website. A lot of things are already right. Okay, a lot of things are already going on the website. Yes, exactly. So a lot of things are already going on the website. So please do add them onto your order as quickly as you can. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be joined by you again at 4 o'clock. It's been loads of fun. I can't wait to see what's in store at 4 o'clock. But literally, just in a few moments, we're going to be joining Natalie again from Hunky Dory with more card than I've ever seen in my entire life. Beautiful designs. We've got sunflowers. We've got bees. We've got gorgeous maps. We've got what looks like almost corrugated kind of iron as well. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So please do make sure that you join us. A lot of these items are last in stock now, so do check out as soon as you can. So lovely to meet you, Jason. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. And thank you so much, Pauline. We'll see you the other side of this.
Hello, mate. Okay, far away. Guilty pleasure. Ooh, red wine. Cake. Oh, I Will Survive. Oh, actually, Angels. Robbie Williams' Angels. Scone. I'm from the south. Oh, there's been so many. When I split my trousers. Actually, I'm not the only one to have split his trousers on air, but that did happen to me. The producers spotted that my jeans at the back had completely split, and I didn't realise, had to go and change them. My cat. She gets totally spoiled. Yes, I'd like to be her. I can't dance. I definitely can't dance. I could probably do the Macarena, but don't ask me to. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube. So you can watch at home or on the go.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807,
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker. When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker.
Welcome to our exciting and brand new shopping channel, Hobbymaker, dedicated to crafting. We'll be working with some of the biggest brands in the industry, which means you can look forward to highly skilled crafters, demonstrations and great products at great prices. We'll be bringing you a mix of papercraft, mixed media, resin, candle making and so much more from our expert guests. So let's get crafting with Hobbymaker.
Hello, mate. Okay, far away. Guilty pleasure. Ooh, red wine. Cake. Oh, I Will Survive. Oh, actually, Angels. Robbie Williams' Angels. Scone. I'm from the south. Oh, there's been so many. When I split my trousers. Actually, I'm not the only one to have split his trousers on air, but that did happen to me. The producer spotted that my jeans at the back had completely split and I didn't realise, had to go and change them. My cat. She gets totally spoilt. Yes, I'd like to be her. I can't dance. I definitely can't dance. I could probably do the Macarena, but don't ask me to.